So what's your first name?
Belinda.
Belinda. What needs fixing, Belinda?
I've got the label of fibromyalgia, as we say it. Lower back pain, the fatigue and the pain all over.
All right, okay. Yep. Let's see what we can do then. So all I do for each of the healings is just say a prayer, so very, very quickly. When I say a prayer, it's not like a grovelling, please, 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 because I've got this view that, imagine if you knew somebody going, would you help them? So I've got this view that God listens to us better when we're like, oh mate, you know, I really, really appreciate everything you're doing. Would you mind just fixing this one as well? First starts being brilliant, just need you to do that. Thanks, sweet. Yeah? It's a different attitude, isn't it? You get yourself into a frequency that is closer to God to ask for the help, okay? Now, I don't think of God as separate from us. I don't visualise God as a man, or as a woman for that matter. I consider God must be some kind of supreme being consciousness that is probably incomprehensible to us mere humans, but there is nevertheless a higher power that's created this earth. I mean, isn't this earth amazing?
Yeah.
Isn't it just like, humans haven't done that. Humans are doing a really good job of destroying it. I mean, all the different species. I don't believe Charles Darwin's theory, I have to say. No, because, have you seen the leopard? Was it the cheetah? One of them. Must be the cheetah. It's got, the hair is like a dog, but the spots are like a cat. So it crosses the cat family with the dog family. Well, how do you explain that one? Yeah? We're only supposed to be something like 1.23% different from chimpanzees. Really? Really? There's something else missing, isn't there? Right. So, as I work on Belinda, all that happens is I just ask that higher power for healing, and I sort of expect it will be granted. God bless. Right, Belinda, what's happening for you?
At this precise moment. I've got a very warm hand.
I've got a very warm hand. Yes, it's unnaturally warm, isn't it? Yeah. All right. So what's happening for me at the moment is that as they move my hand through the back of their head, it feels a bit like rubber. The air isn't clear like it should be. It feels like rubber. And so what's happening is this hand, this left hand, is gathering energy that's in that headspace. We're just going to pull it over here. And at this point, it's a bit like chewing gum. You know, chewing gum? There we go. Right, now if I pull it too fast, it's not me deciding to pull it, I'm just giving you a running commentary on what they're doing. But if it was moved too fast, it would spring back in and they'd have to then do it again. Now, how is your head feeling at the moment, Belinda?
Quite heavy.
Quite heavy. Notice left and right sides, the difference between the left and the right.
The left feels better than the right.
Yeah. Cool. Now, most people that I've worked on that experience fibromyalgia, they experience a foggy head. They haven't got the clarity that they used to have. They haven't got the same recall. Okay, notice how your head's feeling at the moment.
I feel like my eyes are watering.
Yeah. It's cool, let them water. Alright, now this is quite typical when I'm working on fibromyalgia. They find the energy that's in the energy field that needs releasing. A lot of the people I work on, nearly all of them with fibromyalgia, are healers.
Yeah.
That they've gone around life and they've collected up everybody else's rubbish and then walking around with it. Yeah. And so they've got to learn not to do that.
I knew you were going to say that.
And And you're psychic as well. It's amazing what we hold on to. If you think about what are the memories you still have in here, you can remember maybe your first day at school, but I bet you can't remember your second day at school unless something extraordinary happened. You might remember, you know, your first day of the honeymoon, but you might not remember the second day of the honeymoon. And we tend to remember those times that are very emotionally charged. And so what happens is, for most of us, we walk around with the negative emotional memories in here. And then that ripples out and creates a future for us. Right, again, what's happening for you?
I feel like my body's vibrating a little bit,
Yeah.
but I feel like I need to keep smiling, else I might cry. Because I thought I might be the one that sits here and cries.
Right, just move around a little bit, see how your whole body feels, but notice in particular as well where you had the back pain.
I don't feel quite so stiff.
Not as stiff. Yeah. How's your back feeling?
A bit better.
Yeah, cool. Now this time, so I can work on the back specifically, just stand facing this way. Yep. A little blob of energy taken out there. Just walk around a little bit, see how that feels, Belinda.
The lower back feels a lot better.
Yeah.
I'm just sort of come down there.
Cool. So face this way. Face this way. That's cool. Right, another walk around.
Yeah, the lower back's quite
That's good. Cool. And how's this? Has that gone as well now?
No.
Right. Okay. So,
It's all coming to there.
right. Cool. So face that way. Cool. That's it. Angle yourself sideways onto me. No, that's it. Yeah, lovely. That's it. Cool. Cool. God bless. Now he's telling me that that is muscular. That's all that is in there is just muscular. Okay. Now he's saying that all you've got to decide this lifetime is what you want. And he doesn't mean it in terms of what material things you want. That's where many humans go wrong. But he means it in terms of what is it you want to feel? What is it you want to experience? And if you can get really, really clear about how is it you want to feel, think of yourself as a chemical factory. And if I put into here the right foods, if I put into here the right thoughts, if I put into here the right social friends, the chemicals in this factory are going to make me feel really, really good. Yeah, this is the best chemical factory in the world. This is better than any drugs anybody could sell me on the street. If I learn how to look after this, and a lot of it is our thoughts, our attitude, a lot of it is the foods we eat, the company we keep, the water we drink. And so we have the power to make ourselves feel phenomenally well. some of the time what happens is you have a really good idea and then you talk yourself out of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or do it for a couple of days and then...
Yeah. So you're getting the inspiration, but there's no follow through. All right. But if you were to follow your good ideas, yeah, in a structured way, you set the structure, nobody else telling you what to do. You set the structure, you decide what's important. But think of yourself as a chemical factory.
Okay.
Yeah? Your job is to do what you need to do to get this factory producing really good, feel-good chemicals like endorphins. Yeah? And then you can feel amazing all of the time. How would that be?
Brilliant.
Yeah? So the number one thing you have to do is to stop letting others affect you. That could be true for all of us, that couldn't it? Oh, I think there's a piece of glass. So stop letting yourself be affected by others unless they're affecting you in a positive way. You just make a decision that they're not going to affect me.
I can totally relate.
Can't you? You can make that decision, yeah? And then instead you're going to affect them by being very, very present, very, very conscious. And that's how all healing works, is somebody with a high level of consciousness, whether they're a physical being or an invisible being, their consciousness affects us. And that's what you're here to do. You're here for your consciousness to affect others. Not have you infected by other people's thoughts and negativity. All right? Walk around a little bit.
I feel like you cemented my legs into the ground.
Yeah, I've moved on. That's called grounding.
Yes, I know. I just feel looser, that's the only way I can describe it. I feel
Closer.
looser.
Cool. All right, so your job is not to be infected by others,
Yeah.
but to be aware that this is just a chemical factory and you can make it produce really good chemicals and then you can affect others. Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Give her a